to LOQation, Cabrini College's weekly news program. I'm Nicole Capizzi.
And I'm Molly Fox. Here's your weekly update.
A private memorial service was held this past weekend at Brown University for Radnor High School alumni Sunil Tripathi, whose body was found in the Providence River in Rhode Island last Tuesday. Radnor High School had a moment of silence. In reaction to the Boston bombings 2 weeks ago, this year at the annual Broad Street Run, backpacks will be banned. Race organizers are mandating that runners use clear plastic drawstring bags, which will be handed out to runners to put their gear in. Coolers have also been banned at the finish area inside the Navy Yard. There is also an unofficial campaign to get runners to wear red socks during the race to show support for Boston. If you're looking for a break from studying for finals, why not visit South Street for a first annual Spring Festival? This event will be held on May 4th from 12 p.m. until 8 p.m. There will be food shopping and much more. Now let's join Bethany for the overview of Cabrini Capboard's Epic Week.
Welcome to Epic Week. I'm here at Six Flags in Batman as we help celebrate the kickoff. I'm Bethany Biggenhoe. Let's check it out.
During Epic Week, students had the chance to play blackjack, roulette, and other types of casino games at Cabrini College's Casino Night. It's epic. After, the students had a chance to get hypnotized.
How you guys doing? No, how you guys doing? That's what I want to hear. All right.
I'm going to be doing a routine, my Tinkerbell routine, where I change a guy's name into Tinkerbell. And every time, you want to laugh at that, don't you? Every time that I get his name wrong, he gets angry at me.
Pedro, John, Tom.
It's Tinkerbell! Get it right! Why are you giving me a different name? It's Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. Yes, it's Tinkerbell! Don't you get it?
I love my job. It's amazing. Every day is just awesome. You know, that's why I say I dare you to dream right back there, because like I did, and it worked out, and I just wish that everyone would.
Don't let the other person outshine you. They're playing better. Play the instrument with your feet.
Thank you for checking out Epic Week with us. I'm Bethany Biggenhoe. Now back to the news desk.
The men's lacrosse team returns to the CSAC final and bid for their 13th straight CSAC title after beating Marywood University on Tuesday by a score of 19-2. The Cavs will host Centenary College on Saturday. The Lady Cavs can also go for their second straight CSAC title on Saturday, but must first defeat Immaculata University on Wednesday. The women's lacrosse team went a perfect 7-0 in CSAC play in the regular season. It was a long night of home run derby as the Phillies were blasted by the Cleveland Indians 14-2 on Tuesday. Phillies pitching allowed 7 home runs in the loss. The Phillies closed out a 2-game series with the Indians on Wednesday before opening a 4-game series with the Miami Marlins on Thursday. The Eagles didn't surprise too many when they selected offensive tackle Lane Johnson with the 4th overall pick in Thursday's first round of the NFL Draft. The real storyline came on Saturday when the Eagles traded up for the first pick of the 4th round and selected USC quarterback Matt Barkley. Barkley joins 4 other quarterbacks on the Eagles roster at this time. That wraps up another semester of sports here for LOQation, but check back with us in the fall for more updates on Cabrini and Philly sports. Now here's Molly with your trip across the nation.
Even after the identification of the Boston bombing suspects through grainy security camera images, officials say that blanketing a city in surveillance cameras can create as many problems as it solves. A network of cameras on city streets and other public spaces increases the chances of capturing a criminal on video, but can generate an overwhelming amount of evidence to sift through. The cameras make some people feel more secure, knowing that bad guys are being watched, but privacy advocates and other citizens are uneasy with the idea that Big Brother is monitoring their every public move. After last week's bombings at the Boston Marathon, authorities had to sift through a mountain of footage from government surveillance cameras, private security cameras, and imagery shot by bystanders on their smartphones. This indicated why it only took 3 days to release blurry shots of 2 suspects taken by a department store's cameras. Since the pair of blasts turned celebratory cheers into streams of horrors at the Boston Marathon's finish line, investigators are still working, interviewing people, and searching for evidence, even if that means sifting through trash. One recent focus of the probe has been at the landfill in New Bedford, Massachusetts, adjacent to the town where Sarnahav attended school at the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. Authorities have finished combing the dump for clues, said FBI spokeswoman Lauren E. Miller, who wouldn't say whether investigators turned up anything. Sarnahav has been less talkative since authorities read him his Miranda rights 3 days after his capture. But information the teenager gave investigators in 2 sessions of questioning has produced good leads, a U.S. law enforcement official said. He has been charged with using a weapon of mass destruction. A Mississippi man has been charged with possession and use of biological agent as a weapon in connection with an investigation into ricin-tainted letters sent to President Barack Obama and others, authorities said. The federal charges against James Everett Duchy came days after prosecutors dropped charges against Paul Kevin Curtis in the same case. Curtis claims he was framed. Duchy, 41, is expected to appear in U.S. District Court. He was arrested without incident in his home early Saturday, FBI spokeswoman Deborah Madden said. Earlier this week, agents searched Duchy's residence and former martial arts studio, though it is not clear what they found. At Cabrini College, senior graphic design majors show off their hard work every year at the annual graphic design exhibition. Let's check in with Val to see how they prepared for it.
Senior graphic design majors gathered at the Holy Spirit Library on April 26th to show off their pieces of hard work.
This is a project that I had to work on for a couple months. It's a magazine design. These are the 2 main spreads. This was an image that I had to actually call up the girl and actually get her photo from her. I eventually sent her the copy of the magazine. She loved it.
This is a magazine design that I did. It's a video game magazine. This one took a whole semester to design because of the different components that we had to do. We had to do the mass set up here, and we had to do the cover image and the table of contents and the feature spread and all that.
They were done for Color Theory, which was fall of 2011, and the concept was that the labels would reflect what was in each bottle. So we have a coffee and chocolate porter, an IPA, and a Saison. So we have coffee beans, hops, and barley on the label.
I made the full spread, found the article, designed every aspect of it, gave it the red looks and all that stuff.
These are some preliminary sketches and some applications of the logo. And these are only a selected few spreads of the booklet.
This one is actually my logo design. We had to design it for a company that we made up and decided that would be realistic. And this is a pets design, and I called it Zen Pets, and I added a yin-yang effect with the dog and the cat that actually go together.
I'm looking to get a job, hopefully in New York, because that's close to where I live. Maybe do something with magazines, advertisements, something like that.
I just finished up an internship, so I'm going to continue working there part-time, doing some printing work for them, and then plug away, try to find a full-time job.
After graduation, I'm actually looking to find a decent job wherever I can get one. More or less, I'm looking at DC Comics right now. I'm also looking at some other jobs in New York. I'm hoping that maybe somebody will hire me.
That was your trip across the nation. Christine, what's new with entertainment?
Well, this week I want to tell you about some A-list weddings as well as a reality star who is suddenly sent to the hospital. A Jersey Shore actor was in the hospital this past weekend after suffering problems with kidney stones. Popular reality star Ronnie from the Jersey Shore was taking part in some promotional work, but was forced to cancel and go to the hospital.
The incident took place in Orlando, Florida, where he was supposed to be promoting his new line of alcoholic drinks called Smush Cocktails. However, his schedule was thrown out after he was suffering pain and was forced to go into treatment. Michael Jordan got married over the weekend in front of a few hundred of his family and closest friends. The ceremony was followed by a reception at the Bears Club in Jupiter, Florida, with nearly 300 guests in attendance, including Tiger Woods, Patrick Ewing, and Spike Lee. Jennifer Aniston and fiancé Justin Theroux have delayed their wedding because they can't agree on the size of the bash. They have pushed back the date to late in the summer. Justin wants a smaller size wedding, while Jen is asking for a bigger, over-the-top wedding. That's all I have for entertainment this semester. Tune in this fall for more entertainment news. Now back to Nicole for your trip around the world.
Amanda Knox, the U.S. student put on trial for the murder of her British flatmate in Italy, has said in her first television interview that her experience could have happened to anyone. Knox, now 25, was acquitted in 2011 of the murder of the Leeds University student Meredith Kercher, who was found stabbed to death in Perugia in 2007. Last month, Italy's highest criminal court overturned Knox's acquittal for the murder. Italian prosecutors claimed Knox, her then-boyfriend Raffaele Solicito, and a third man killed Kercher in a drug-fueled sex game. In an interview with the U.S. ABC network, Knox protested her innocence and described her ordeal. The interview comes as Knox releases her memoir, Waiting to be Heard. Asked about what it was like to be called a she-devil with an angel face and Sphinx of Persia, Knox told ABC's Diane Sawyer, "They're wrong." The Pentagon has recently stepped up planning for potential military intervention in the Syrian Civil War, specifically because of growing evidence that the regime may have used chemical weapons. There is intensified planning in the works as more precise information comes in on the Syrian regime's potential use of chemical weapons and the body of evidence grows, a senior administration official said. The official, who has direct knowledge of the effort, declined to be identified because of the sensitivity of the situation. If President Barack Obama were to order action, it could involve thousands of U.S. troops. But all of the options face serious military challenges and have grown increasingly complex in recent weeks as the Syrian regime has moved chemical stockpiles around the country. Our very own Jennarose DiGiacomo walks us through the Philadelphia Zoo while she talks about some of the various animals she saw there.
Well, welcome to another episode of Bless Your Heart with Jennarose DiGiacomo. I'm Jennarose DiGiacomo, and on today's episode of Bless Your Heart, guess where we are? The zoo! What more could you want? I know. Let's go bless some animals, shall we? It's a peacock, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? I'm gonna bless his heart today. Don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but hey, it's getting blessed. By the looks of it, we got a passed out one over there and one that, I'm not too sure, he looks like he's grounded something. Best not be me, but I'm gonna say bless your heart anyway. Wish I could hop in there with him, go for a little swim, you know, dip my toe. Not today though, it's a little cold and the hair is getting a little wet. But hey, bless your heart, poor there. Well, black and white stripes, how about them apples? That's a zebra over there, ladies and gentlemen. For all of you out there at Cabrini right now, I'm gonna bless this animal's heart right now. Let's take a closer look. Yep, still the same. Thought he was gonna move, wave a hoof, nothing. Gotta love zebras though. This is some death, up close and personal action with some otters. Oh yes, they're swimming. They're hey, we're going in. Party, and they're gone. And they're gone. Oh no, they're back. And they're moving. Scurrying with the people. And we're moving back and forth. Well, we're here with the southern white-faced owl, and for 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we've been trying to get this little guy to do something extraordinary. You know what that means, Cabrini. Extraordinary. But see, he's just up there, puffing his big chest at us, saying, forget all you, I'm just gonna chill today. So guess what? I'm gonna give him one blessing. Not two, not three, one. Sadly, we are leaving the zoo now, Cabrini College, but guess what? We'll be back again sometime, sooner or later. This has been another episode of Bless Your Heart. I'm Jennarose. See you later.
Thanks for catching up with us this week. For LOQation Weekly News, I'm Nicole Capizzi.
And I'm Molly Fox. Be sure to stay updated with us this week by following us on our social media sites. Simply search LOQation News. Be sure to check us out in the fall. Have a great summer, Cabrini.
In reaction to the Boston bombings 2 weeks ago, this year at the annual Broad Street Run, band.
The men's lacrosse team returns to the CSAC final and bid for their... I knew it was coming.
Race organizers are mandating.
Wow.
I was going good. Go like this.
This is great.
The entertainment news hairstylist. Wow. I'm going a little bit too much. That's the weave. Alright, let's see. Let's see. It's great. Tell me I'm beautiful. You're gorgeous. Darling, you're gorgeous.
On the inside.
Is that good?
Jimmy, any other hair problems I can fix for you?
The incident took place in Orlando, Florida, where he was supposed to be promoting his new line of alcoholic drinks called Smush Cocktails. It's not. You have to be a little bit more quieter. Shmoosh.
Welcome to LOQation, Cabrini College's weekly news.
Stop! Jesus.
I ducked.
I knew I was going to do it, too. It was it's a mouthful at the end. Okay. All right. This is only happening because I've been like perfect for the whole semester.
You're so like the whole mouthful.
Shut up, Molly.
Alright, stand by.
That's me. What do you want me to do?
Alright, Jimmy, let us know what else.
Fine.
What do you need Christina to do?
It's her part.
Just pat her hair down.
Do you need my hairspray? In the bag.
Bat the weave.
Bat the weave.
I mean, if you want it.
Get it. Right there.
Weekly news program. I'm Nicole Capizzi.
And I'm Molly Fox. Who's your weekly
Sorry.
Let me tell you about Rutgers.
Yes.
Well, on like the first day we were shooting, there was a fire in here.
That was Mark's fault. Stand by.
Okay.
He's a firefighter.
Shut up. Make me regret my words, Kev.
I messed up already. I said
Can you fix her hair?
I said how weapons would use the weapons.
Right? Oh. I don't know. I forgot how to read. Are you sure? I just messed up. Like it took me 30 seconds.
I do it now. You good?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, it's fine. On Monday's April Fool's edition of The Talk, Sharon Osbourne pulled a classic prank when she announced that she and hubby Ozzy Osbourne were expecting. Sure, it might not sound so believable. I knew it was going to happen.
Do you want hairspray? Do you mind?
Nah, I don't mind.
That's one. The only one over there.
This is the worst day of my life.
Here, I don't know what's actually, I'm going pretty far. You want to know if I was going to reach?
That'd be really funny. I'm really excited for this. We're gonna do a fantastic job.
Guys, don't make me. I gotta go to class. I'm gonna be really late.
They returned to action on Thursday when they faced Gwyneth Murphy. Blip. Who the
Gwennon.
Osby.